So some people want to hear this story because they looked on my channel and they saw that there's rap songs and whatnot and studio blah 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 blah. Okay, so long story short, I used to be a rapper. Good night, everybody. Roll credits. That's the end of the video song. All right, bye. Okay, but actually, what had happened was once upon a time in the city called Detroit, Michigan, I used to be a kid. Fat kid nonetheless. And I didn't really want to do anything. Like, they was like, hey, what do you want to do with the rest of your life? I'm like, yo, I'm 7. Get the fuck out my face. One day in class, when everybody was talking about what they wanted to do, I said I was going to be a doctor. They said I was smart. I knew how to keep my hands still long enough to do surgery. They save lives and make a lot of money. I'll be a doctor. Everybody leave me alone. Shut up. Let's stop talking about this. I was going to be a doctor for no other reason outside of the fact that they make money and save lives. I mean, can't lose. As life progressed, I learned about rap music and I decided, hey, I'm gonna give this a try. I did it. It's not really that deep of a story. I just kind of did it. I wanted to do it. Started with just writing songs. And then eventually I went to the studio when I was like 14 because, 18 for what? You want something, I'm gonna find a way to get it. Started going to the studio at like 14. I made a bunch of songs. That's back when MySpace was a thing. Remember that? With the dude who was turned around like this, looking back with the creep face. I see you, Tom. I see you in the $800 million he sold MySpace for. Uploaded music on MySpace from 14 to like 18. In that time, I mean, I did the work. I figured out how MySpace worked and how you could add people to your page. MySpace allowed you to add 500 people a day. By my calculations, that's 500 a day, 3,500 a week. The majority of people would accept your friend request because who fucking cares? It's on the internet. So after I recorded some songs and started uploading them on MySpace and adding people, I found out that you can add 500 people a day on a computer. You can add as many people as you wanted to on your cell phone. So I would go to all the rappers' MySpace pages, go to their newest friends, people who are active, and just added them, and then add all of them. And then I leave the library, because that's the only place we had access to a computer back then, and go home on my cell phone that was like this big with a screen this big, and just, do the same thing. My fingers got stuck in this rhythm of adding new people on MySpace. I did it in my sleep once. That shit was amazing. It got me to the point where eventually I had 100,000 friends on MySpace. Shit was a miracle. I'm fucking amazing. What can I tell you? It was not very easy. It was actually terrible. Being there as a rapper and being 14, being in Detroit, having the family and the parents that I have, I had to do all this shit by hand, from getting the money for the studio time to finding the beats to making the songs to going to the studio to when people would reach out to do songs or they would reach out to have me perform at this place. I had opening spots for rappers like Big Sean, Busy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony, Bizarre from D12, Machine Gun Kelly. It was a lot of stuff going on back then. Mind you, I am about to be 28 in like 3 or 4 weeks. And this was when I was 14 to 18. So this was over 10 years ago when this all started and all this was happening. So, I was just out here trying to make it happen the best I can. By hand, by myself. It's never the best way to go. If you can get help, always do. Unfortunately, I didn't have very much. And that's kind of the whole story. I went through, I made songs, I uploaded them, I found a way to get them to people. And, started making some noise. Eventually, I got contacted by a gentleman named Jerry. Hey, Jerry, if you're watching this, fuck you, Jerry. Jerry sent me a message on MySpace and offered to be my manager. Met with Jerry, talked over some things. We signed the contract. We had, I think, 2 record deals offered to us at one point in time that we did not take. That one we probably shouldn't have. The other one we definitely shouldn't have. I'm still 50-50 on the other one. I can't even remember which record label names there are. I'm pretty sure I have them written down somewhere. In that time frame after that, We did a couple concerts, which you can see on my YouTube channel. They look terrible because, I mean, what you want me to do? Yeah. And then eventually, you know, me and Jerry stopped getting along because Jerry wanted to do this and I wanted to do this. And it was like, all right, well, you know, fuck you, Jerry. Again, if you're watching this, fuck you, Jerry. But, you know, we went our separate ways, and what happened in the end is I lost a passion for the music business. Not music, because I still make music. There's some songs on here that you can check out in the description. I don't fucking know. They're on this page somewhere. I still make music to this day. However, music business, I don't really care for at all, which is why you see mostly videos of me making rants or skits or whatever. I just do what I want to do. At the end of the day, I learned so much in all that time of doing music that I don't have a passion for the other side of it. I have a passion for making things, and that's it. I don't care about any of the other shit. The record deals and the selling records and the way the money works, how the award shows are, how this works. I don't care about any of this shit. Like, the older I got and the more I learned how pointless all of the shit was and how it meant nothing. And it was really all pretty manufactured. Being talented didn't matter. Being good at anything didn't matter. It's not like sports where you actually have to have talent. Everything can be manipulated in entertainment. So, you know, it's kind of a big fuck you to everything. I'm not sure if this was the most detailed way I could tell this story, but like, I mean, what you want me to do? You can ask questions in the comments. I'll probably read them. I'll probably answer them. I probably won't. I don't have shit else to do, so I most likely will. I'm still going to upload another video, the part of my regularly scheduled programming later today, but this is just for the people who cared about this subject. Yeah, any comments, questions, concerns, you can leave them in the comment section. I'll get to them when I get to them. As of right now, this is not the lotion bottle. Okay, yeah. Bye, everybody. That's the end of the video song. All right, bye.